Leeds get us going in the second half then. Plenty of work for them to do. Mind you, last term these two sides did draw 2-2. Leeds, who were in command on the score sheet. Ryan Tunnicliffe here on the ball, scored an own goal in that game. Zeki Fries with a late header to get a share of the spoils. Van Velzen with an early shot. Worth an effort. Decent shooting territory, just got underneath it. Tunnicliffe. Tyler Blackett played left wing, of course, against Chelsea in the final stages of that Youth Cup second leg. Tunnicliffe into Will Keane. Pogba spins it out nicely for Michael Keane on the far side. Ravel Morrison. Jesse Lingard. United starting well in this second half. Tyler Blackett. Quickly closed down by Nathan Turner. Good defensive work in the end from the right midfielder. Really is horrible weather here today. Pitch is nice and quick though, which is good for passing football, but it's not great if you're standing around watching it and you forgot your brolly. In from Tyler Blackett. Velzen trying to keep it alive. Pogba's there as well. Lingard back to Morrison. Lovely football from United. Ravel Morrison tiptoeing his way through, finding the gaps in this Leeds back line. Goalkeeper though stood strong. At times though, United have just been too quick for Leeds. Passing's been too crisp. Helped by the conditions and by this fantastic Carrington surface. Van Velzen running away from Leeds defenders, but away from his own players as well, so needs a bit of support here. Tyler Blackett is trying to get up and support, and the foul comes in from Quelter, which gives United a chance to find players in the middle perhaps. Tyler Blackett, again the challenge is quick from Sam Byram. Morrison to Keane. Trying to send Leeds players one way and the ball the other. Blackett, challenges are flying in now. Maybe the ball can as well. Morrison, it'll drop to Will Keane. Well, just showing he's human. You can't score them all. That one ended up just spinning wildly off his boot. This is the earlier effort though from Ravel Morrison, teaming up beautifully with Pogba. Cairns in the right place at the right time for Leeds. Up in the air by McGinty and Blackett as well. He's touched by Byram. And a solid challenge from Tyler Blackett, who will be frustrated at his pending suspension. All about learning from things like that at this level, of course. Across to his centre-half partner. He's given it away there, though. Jesse Lingard seizing on the error. He's got Will Keane there. This would be suicide from Leeds United. Keane still with a lot to do, and he does it. Well and truly back with that goal-scoring feeling. Will Keane on target, and that should wrap up this game for United now. The mistake came from Lewis Turner. He gave the ball away, and the last person you want to see with the ball on the edge of your box is Will Keane. Plenty to do, but he did it in style. 3-0. Rain still teeming down here at Carrington. Challenged in by Giuliano Van Velzen there. Leeds get a free kick, and one of their former players has been making the headlines this week. Barney Gibson, former Leeds Academy goalkeeper, has now become the youngest ever county cricketer at Durham. 15 years old, he's now a wicket keeper, so his time at Leeds stood him in good stead with the gloves on. Indeed, the Leeds clubsman today's been worked hard, Alex Cairns. Tyler Blackett and co will look to continue to stick the ball past him as this game He's deep into the second half. Morrison, long way out. Deflection could take it in, it doesn't. Well, definitely worth a go from there for Ravel Morrison. These players just stood off him a bit there, which is never a good idea. Lingard with the corner. This could go anywhere in the middle. Goalkeeper stays rooted to his line. It's Pogba with a spectacular, and it just grazes the top of the bar as it goes over. Well, he is full of special attempts on goal. We've seen most of them end up in the back of the net. This was unfortunate. Lingard with another corner. Keane is in there. This could go in, but it doesn't. Pogba trying to keep it going. Morrison flicking it through towards Van Velzen. And eventually Lenigan brings it away. Tunnicliffe, though, will start it all over again for United. Pandemonium in that Leeds defence. Morrison, lovely little flick. Tom Thorpe. Now United can go again here. Pogba. Thorpe's ball across. Desperation at the back for Leeds. It's not clear yet, though, and now it finally will be. Every time United go forward, you fancy them to score. Now it will be a throw for the Reds. Ravel Morrison then to be replaced. And the news is the big man is back. 10 goals in 15 games. Then his season was derailed by an injury to his knee. Knee surgery followed, and a frustrating period of 14 games on the sidelines. Hasn't played since the end of January against Bolton. That was 3.5 months ago. Great to see John Kofi back on the pitch. Here he is. Tunnicliffe. Kofi, little flick. Van Velzen maybe! Yes! Academy account open for Giuliano Van Velzen. His 19th appearance for the youth team, and he gets his first goal, and you can see what it means to him and to the rest of the team. Kofi with an instant impact, ball through for Van Velzen, and he just got there before the keeper. Cool finish too. United 4, Leeds United 0. Here's Will Keane. This could get worse for Leeds. It's going to be a free kick. No advantage, says the referee. Tunnicliffe might fancy a second free kick of the game. Maybe Pogba has something to say about that, though. Jesse Lingard wants a crack. Referee at least wants them to wait for the whistle before one of them does something to it. Van Velzen is now involved too. Fancy United to heap more misery on Leeds here, with so many players who can find the net from this kind of range. The ref's happy. Who's going to hit it? It's not going to be Lingard. It's going to be Pogba. Good stop by Cairns. Had to be quick down to his left to keep out the Frenchman, who just seems to always enjoy his football. From Lingard. Thorpe's up there. Pogba trying to win it back. Booted away. Michael Keane's flick's gone the wrong way, but that should be Sutherland's ball. That's all he's really had to do on his debut so far. He's just pick up the ball. Forward from Blackett. Right onto the chest of Paul Pogba. Tunnicliffe. Kofi. Tunnicliffe again. John Kofi again. Saved by the goalkeeper. Will Keane's prowling and scores. Typical Will Keane, feeding off scraps in the penalty area. He's got a knock for his troubles. He won't mind too much about that. 5-0 for United now, and 2 assists since he's come on for John Kofi. Powerful shot which the keeper couldn't hold, and a clever little finish from Will Keane. He's now got 20 goals in 19 United starts this term at all levels. Well and truly back on track in front of goal, Will Keane. Byram. Leeds would love to take some crumb of comfort away from today. They could just get a goal, but at least cheer them up a little bit. Charlie Taylor. Cross into the middle. He was looking for Dominic Polian. Ball just taken away from him. Leeds will have to make do with a throw. And that's not what you want to see. Will Keane receiving treatment after that goal. Hope that's not a problematic injury. Here's Lewis Turner. That's a very, very ambitious effort. Sutherland was never going to be troubled by that. The United goalkeeper is now the 42nd player to be used by Paul McGuinness this season. Only 2 of those have been recognised centre forwards. That's why it's so good to see Keane and Kofi back on the pitch together. Decent effort there. Sutherland right behind it though. First real test he's had. Sean McGinty. Back to Sutherland, who's taken a bit of a chance there with Dominic Polian. Thorpe. Great ball forward for Tunnicliffe, maybe. Well, the goalkeeper, to be fair to him, was very quickly off his line and had to be. It's the effort which Sutherland dealt with well. Kofi a bit bamboozled by that. Didn't think he did too much wrong. Leeds, though, with a free kick. Massive boost for him to be back on the pitch. In fairness, speaking to him throughout his injury layoff, he's been quite content. He's been quite happy that he'd come back stronger than he was when he got the knee injury. Hopefully the goals will flow for him in the next couple of weeks before the summer break. Crossing by Parkin, headed out by Michael Keane. Turner with a strike. Leeds finding a few gaps as this game comes to an end. Never really looking that threatening, but he fancied his luck there, Nathan Turner. Tom Lawrence. Tunnicliffe. This may well be the last attack for United. Michael Keane trying to do the damage. Polian with a touch and the turn. Lingard and Thorpe with the tackle. Surely that was a foul on Thorpe. Not given. Leeds with a chance to perhaps get a goal for themselves. Parkin! Well, he should have hit the target there, surely. Probably the best chance for Leeds to score a goal today. Opened up a little bit for him and couldn't hit the target. Here's Pogba. Leeds United have been blown away on a soggy day in Manchester. The Reds just far too strong for the Whites in the end. Paul McGuinness' side with goals from all around the team, including a first academy goal for Giuliano van Velzen, which is always very good to see when a youngster opens his account. Will Keane with a couple as well. United were just a class above Leeds in the end, which is great viewing with the FA Youth Cup final on the horizon. Final score, Manchester United 5, Leeds 0.